Good morning, Heritage High School. I'm Keshawn Johnson.
And I'm Sage Ford.
And this is your Patriot Prime.
Miss Davies opened up the last CPR class of the year. It will be March 9th from 3:15 to 6 in HR 103. It costs $35 and there are 6 spots available.
Seniors in the Health and Recreations Academy must show Ms. Rod and HR 105 proof of their CPR certification by March 17th to be recognized at graduation and senior awards night.
The iClem program is offering a paid summer science experience to sophomores and juniors. To learn more and apply, visit the iClem website online. Application is open until March 12th.
Spring ASFAB is this Wednesday at 8 a.m. in the College and Career Center. This test is free. Please sign up in the College and Career Center.
Now to the in-depth news report with Maddie Brookins.
Majestic Drama.
Hi, I'm Maddie Brookins. On February 17th, Heritage students gathered for a peaceful lunchtime protest regarding the new Secretary of Public Education, Betsy DeVos, and President Trump's new executive order limiting immigrants coming from countries deemed as a threat to national security.
I think that students a lot of the time feel like they are disconnected from politics that are happening around the nation. I felt like the march, having it at Heritage, at our school specifically, would give students a chance to speak their mind on these issues.
I feel like everybody needs to hear both sides of an argument or both sides of like a policy or like proposition. So like I feel that both sides should present their sides of the argument and what they think about it, and that the people should work together to come to sort of a middle ground, and instead of it being a us versus them mentality.
When we start marching at school, we tell people like pay attention to the world around you because it's important, and this is the one that we'll grow up in. And I think a lot of students need to know that too, because during the march we did have kids who don't understand why we do what we do.
Well, in every situation you have educated individuals and uneducated individuals, and a lot of times uneducated individuals just want to come and like get attention and be like a yelling madman, just to like just to attack and like cause harm and spread hate. But then you have the people who are above those people who really just want to like share their ideas, share their views.
Furthermore, we spoke to a few administration and teachers regarding their thoughts on the lunchtime march.
I think there's a long history of these types of efforts by different politicians and different political parties in our country to both stop and discourage immigration from countries that are undesirable to those politicians.
Although we may be considered a nation divided, staff and students of Heritage agree that everyone deserves a voice in politics. Peacefully protesting and voicing your opinion is a hallmark of our democracy and should be encouraged and not discouraged by any authority figure. I'm Maddie Brookins, and that was your in-depth news report. Have a great day, Patriots.
The Patriot Jet Team Foundations will be hosting 2 informational sessions on March 8th on air traffic controls and on March 16th on air pilots and airplane mechanics. Stop by the College and Career Center to sign up.
Do you like jazz? Well, jazz auditions are held in the band room from 3:20 to 6:20. Pick up audition music when you sign up in the band room for a 10-minute time slot.
I like jazz. For the Gold Star Week, come to ES 101 at lunch. Bring passes to redeem as follows. Wednesday, March 8th, cookies. Thursday, March 9th, donuts. Friday, March 10th, pizza. Where's my pizza at?
Ooh, that sounds good. Pizza, cookies.
Man.
Where are the brownies at, though?
All right, guys, that was your Patriot Prime for this week. I'm Keshawn Johnson.
And I'm Sage Ford.
And now for your last segment, baseball trivia with Zach Hodges.
Are you crying? There's no crying in baseball. My name is Zach Hodges. This is Pat Walking, Baseball Edition. Today we'll be interviewing students and asking them questions about baseball to determine whether or not they know the game. Every question you get wrong is a strike. Just like baseball, 3 strikes and you're out. Let's hit off to the segment. All right, we're here with our first batter of the day. What's your name?
Emmy.
Jake. My name is Chase Hansen.
All right, Chase. You ready to toss into this?
Yeah.
All right. How many outs are there in 1 inning of baseball?
3.
That's incorrect.
6.
What 3 teams represent California other than the A's and Giants?
Dodgers.
That's 1.
Oh, I had to say more? Oh, God. I don't know.
Okay.
The Dodgers, the Padres, and the Angels.
That's correct.
The Dodgers, the Padres, and I don't know the last one.
All right, that's one strike. When bases are loaded and someone hits a home run, what is it called?
A grand slam.
It's called a grand slam.
All right, you got 3 wrong, so that means 3 strikes. Sorry about that. How many balls for a walk?
4.
4.
What candy bar is named after a famous baseball player?
Babe Ruth.
A Babe Ruth.
That is correct. That's 5 for 5. Congratulations. You hit a home run. You got a triple because you got 1 wrong. But good job. And that concludes this episode of Pat Walking Baseball Edition. Thank you to all the participants today. Congratulations to Chase and Jake for not striking out. They really knocked it out of the park. Congratulations to Jake for being the champion for getting all 5 correct. We'll see you guys next time.